Caleb Smith is on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. He made a start April 3rd against San Diego, then went into the bullpen. He's performed very well for the D-backs there. They pull him out of the bullpen to make the start against the Mets tonight. Maybe some of that reason is when he was a Miami Marlin, he used to pitch very effectively against the Mets. We'll see if he does so tonight. Jonathan Villar will lead things off.
Eighth pitch of the opening at bat, and it's low ball four, and Villar, as he did last night, walks to lead off the game. So here's Lindor, who's got a couple of home runs in 5 career at bats against Caleb Smith.
Popped up. And backing out is Rojas, his second baseman, and he makes the catch for the out.
That's the first out of the game. And now Pete Alonso will bat.
Villar at first got picked off for the first out of the game last night.
Villar going on first move. They got him picked off. That's a big help for Caleb right there. He got picked off for the ball game last night, first inning.
This could turn out to be a good inning for Caleb if he can find a way to retire the polar bear here.
There's a fly ball. Ahmed, I can hear him up here in the booth calling for it. Makes the catch in shallow left center field to retire Alonso and end the inning.
There's your good inning for Caleb Smith.
Marcus Stroman takes the mound in the bottom of the first. It's time for a good old-fashioned Stro show in the desert.
54% ground ball rate. That's among the best in the major leagues.
Josh Rojas leads off against Stroman. Punch to the left side. Villar the only man over there, and he makes the running toss in time to get Rojas for the first out. Here's Ketel Marte. Rolls over one down to first. Easy play for Alonso. Good sinker by Stroman to get Marte for the second out.
Here's Escobar.
Eduardo has it safely now in 15 of his last 16 games. Broken bat. This one might drop in there and make it an 8-game hit streak. Smile from Eduardo.
Here's David Peralta, who went 0 for 4 last night.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Split change and a stretch from Stroman off the mound as he retires David Peralta with his first strikeout of the game. Inning is over.
Dom Smith leads off for the Mets in the second.
Moves this one to second, smothered by Rojas. Nicely done.
Nice play there by Josh. Take it away from Dominic Smith.
Stephen Vogt advances to second. That'll be a wild pitch.
RBI chance for Nick if he can come up with 2-out knock.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stroman went to the high fastball. It doesn't go to the four-seam very often, but sometimes he'll dial it upstairs, and he does there to strike out Nick Ahmed.
2 up, 2 set down here in the third, and Ketel Marte will now step in.
Ripped to center field, a base hit. It's on an 0-2 pitch. That goes all the way to the wall. 2-out double by Marte.
Well, he's in scoring position for the National League RBI leader, Eduardo Escobar.
That's hit hard, but right at Alonso down the first base line. He takes it to the bag himself this time. And that will retire the D-backs in the third. Caleb Smith will work to the Mets order for the second time. First time through, he faced the minimum. Just gave up a walk, 1 out. It'll bring up Francisco Lindor.
That's a fair ball at third. Long throw, Escobar. How about Pavin Smith keeping a foot on the bag, and they get Lindor. Long throw for Eduardo, and a tremendous ballet down there on the other end by Pavin Smith.
Pete Alonso now the batter. Hit hard and into left field for a base hit. It seems to be working for Pete. A couple of hits last night, and he ripped that one into left field. A 2-out hit here in the fourth, and Dom Smith will now step to the plate.
Dom hits one deep to right center, back toward the wall. It's out of here! Dom Smith's home run drought is over. 138 at bats without a home run, and Dom goes deep. And the Mets lead it 2-0. Well, after we left you to go to break, a little bit of a dust-up as Marcus Stroman and Josh Rojas started jawing at each other after Rojas made the final out of the inning, and both dugouts emptied.
Marcus can get under people's skin.
This is a Diamondbacks team that's lost 14 of their last 15. They're obviously very frustrated. No punches thrown, just a lot of milling about.
Apparently much ado about nothing.
So the Mets have their leadoff man on. So now Francisco Lindor will be the batter.
It's slammed in the air to center field by Lindor. Back goes Marte near the track, and it's off the wall, and it bounces away from him. Villar to third. He'll take the turn there and be headed home. It's a triple for Francisco Lindor. It brings in a run, and it's 3-0 New York. So the Mets, after the little dust-up between Stroman and Rojas, come out flying here in the 6th inning. 4-0 New York. Back-to-back base hits against Stroman to start the bottom of the 6th. Well, you wondered how Stroman would handle this inning after clearly getting emotionally involved in that shouting match with Josh Rojas. He's got himself a 4-0 lead, but this is a ballpark that can play very small. Now he'll face Pavin Smith, who's been the hottest hitter in this lineup.
Pavin Smith crushes one. Way back. Goodbye. Wow.
and the Diamondbacks are suddenly back in this game as the Mets lead has shrunk to 4-3.
So it's a brand new ball game. Joe Mantiply back out there after giving up 2 runs in the 6th. They'll start the 7th.
Ground ball back up the middle. Diving play by Rojas. Gets up, throws, and they got him at first. What a play by Rojas to throw out Peraza for out number 2.
Rojas, who had the dust up with Stroman a couple of innings ago, makes a tremendous play. And so a huge spot here for Familia, trying to protect a 1-run lead in the 7th. An error and a walk would put 2 men aboard. Familia is going to stay in and face Escobar. 1-2 coming. Struck him out. Familia with the big strikeout of Escobar to get the Mets through the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Diaz, 9 save opportunities, no runs allowed. And he'll go for number 10 tonight. A single for Ahmed and then an error on McKinney.
Tying run in scoring position.
So now with the tying run at 3rd and 2 out in the last of the 9th, Josh Rojas, who had the dust up with Marcus Stroman at the end of the 5th inning.
Base hit. We're tied.
Josh Rojas, who had some words with Stroman, gets to shout at the top of his lungs here.
Now here's Marte.
Little flare trying to get down. It drops in. Rojas takes the turn and falls over. Oh, Josh Rojas tripped over his own feet coming around second and just did get back safely.
Now the potential winning run is at second base. Escobar is 2 for 4 tonight. Struck out in a big spot against Familia in the 7th. Gets another chance in the 9th. And Escobar flies one out to center. Mason Williams is there. And we're going to extra innings in the desert.
James McCann will be the pinch hitter for the Mets.
Inside outs, one over the bag. That's a fair ball, and that'll score Peraza. It's 5-4 New York in the 10th. And now the tying and winning runs are on base. And now he'll face Josh Reddick with 2 on.
And a line drive down the right field line. Fair ball into the corner.
Here comes Escobar. Here comes Pavin Smith. Diamondbacks are going to win the ball game. And the Diamondbacks get the walk-off win.